is going on?
Let's go. That's good.
I love how professional the beginning is. It's amazing.
It's really awesome, right?
I'm wearing my opening day.
Opening day, your opening day baseball hat?
No, today's my Yankee shirt.
Oh, Yankees. There we go. I love it.
There we go.
I know.
We got the Judge Cole.
Really would like,
I don't even think Cole's pitching today. I think it's Cortez opening.
Oh, really?
That's what I saw last time.
I think you're right. I think you're actually right about that. I really want to watch more baseball this year. I'm going to try to make that a thing.
It's hard, man. They got to bring back steroids if they want to make it.
100%. I've been saying this for so long. Just stick needles in everyone's asses. Let us hit home runs and enjoy baseball.
Dude, like, McGuire, Sosa, Bonds, like
those are the days. It was the best time of sports.
Bro,
I don't understand. Like, why do we got to like be divas here? Like, we don't got to be like the most well behaved.
Oh, here, yeah, they dropped the who's playing. Who's all right? The order is Torres, Soto, Judge, Stanton. Oh man, how do you get out of that? That's an insane lineup. Yeah, and Cortez is pitching.
Yeah,
like, how do you pitch around Torres, Soto? I think what's his name is injured. DJ is on the 10-day. Anyway, what's going on, man? It's been a busy week.
Busy week. I am just sharing all this. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's nonstop right now. I mean, in the venture world, like the deal flow is just like insane. I mean, definitely we're back. I mean, we're long back. It's more about we're back with like some real, like actual, like in the past we were back, but like fluffy back and speculatively back. Like right now, there's some real shit being built. It's really cool.
Yeah, but we're also quite speculatively back.
Oh no, that's the whole market. But like without a doubt, that's what powers this market. But like it feels like there's more here than ever before. And I said every time we come back, there's always more than when we left last time. And that's like the beauty of this space is like it's an early space. It keeps developing. But every time that we go into a bear and then we come back after another year or year and a half or whatever it is, it's just much more mature, farther along. It's also just as immature and ridiculous, but we've also have the side of things where the floor keeps rising, the ceiling keeps getting higher, and then we just continue to have to figure out where are we going to settle. And now we're in that period right now where we have to figure out where we settle. But overall, I think it's a great time to be in crypto and Web3. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go down the list. NFT NYC, man. I will be in New York next week from Tuesday to Friday. I'm excited about that.
When are you going to be in there? What's your schedule?
Tuesday to Friday. That's okay. The timeline. I'm going to be there. We've got you're doing something, right? What, Wednesday night, Thursday night? No, Thursday night, right?
Thursday night, 7:30 to 10:30. It's us, it's Redbeard, Wilder World, and Wired Network, and we're throwing a really dope. You guys know how we do parties. If you've been to a Redbeard party, it's always a little different.
You're doing Wilder. Where are you doing it? What's like download of the event?
It's a speakeasy off the beaten path that has like magicians rolling around the entire place doing tricks at all the tables. There'll be it's like a magic speakeasy kind of spot. It's from the guys who are the partners in it, or the guys who did Sleep No More. And that's where we did our event last year. So this year we're going to do it. I just think that I like to do experiences. I like to bring people to things that they'll remember, and it's a little different than like, another happy hour. There's a million of them. So like, this is another one of those different type of experiences that people are going to remember in New York, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you have like a link for everyone? For the event? Is it RSVP? Okay. Is it invite only? What is it?
Listen, it's RSVP for sure. Not everyone's going to get in, but I'll do my best because it's a limited amount of spots. We got about 100. We have room for about 100 people. Okay. So it's going to be tight, but we'll do our best. Give me you just tell me that I'm going to drop the link in here so you guys can all kind of make a move.
Yeah. We're doing some fun stuff. We've got this meme lord brunch that's going to be on Wednesday. So that's where we're kicking it off. Is like 10 a.m. Wednesday. Got this meme lord brunch. Just a bunch of meme people. We got some cool stuff coming out and from Truth around memes, specifically around software. And so we're coming out with that, and we're coming out with and then we have the Goblin Burger truck. Actually just got, I don't know if it's going to look exactly like this, but I just got a like a visual. I probably shouldn't share this, but I just got a little visual of what it's going to look
awesome.
like.
So cool,
Yeah.
dude.
And so it's coming back like it's going to be around for a while, but it's going to be at the Punks Brunch. Are you going to Punks Brunch on Wednesday at noon?
I might. Yeah. I mean, I thought you had a brunch on Wednesday. Am I wrong about that?
So we're doing 10 a.m. to 12, and then Punks is from 12 to 4.
Right,
And
so
so Punks it's very nearby. Like we made them that they're close enough that you could walk. And we're gonna have the truck there, and then we've got a bunch of things. We've got visors. We've got this. I think this is actually going to be the hit of the NFT NYC. We have like 200 of these.
That's awesome.
We're just going to see people walking around in goblin masks. So I'm excited about that, and so we're doing that, and then at that Wednesday night we have an event with Rec Guy and D Gods.
It's actually I'm actually gonna pull up the schedule, and let's just like go through it together a little bit, see what we're doing. Guys, if you're gonna be if you're in the audience, by the way, if you're in the audience, there's people listening to this on Twitter, on LinkedIn, all over the place. YouTube is where
two people on LinkedIn.
The YouTube is where we where the chat is really live. That's where we're all engaging and responding in real time. So if you want to join the YouTube and join the chat, do it there. If you're going to be at NFT NYC, just give us a shout in the chat. I'm curious if anyone in the audience is going to be there. Would love to see who's going to be around and what everyone's plans are. But I am going to pull up.
By the way, we also have, by the way, the reason why we're playing a lot with you see these, Drew? Do you see this running around my house?
Yeah,
so
awesome.
These, like, we're doing a lot of stuff with your head, because we have a lot of games coming out, right? We have like a bunch of video games, games like you would stream, and we're just thinking of ways that, like, when you're playing the game, you could also, so whether it's a mask or pyramid on your head or something like that. So we're playing a lot with like making fun things like this.
I totally that makes a lot of sense. Very creative.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm gonna go through the schedule. So here's
Wednesday, meme brunch from 10 to 12.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Punks Brunch from 12 to 4.
Wait, so what day? Sorry, hold on, really quickly. What day do you get in?
The 3rd. I get in on Tuesday, but like afternoon Tuesday.
Okay, because there are some things on Tuesday night I see as well.
I'm doing like a team dinner.
Okay, cool. Then so Wednesday I see some kind of like there's Empire DAO, there's Goblin at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I probably won't be making. There's Goblin Town. That'll probably kick my day off. Then there's the
Punks Brunch.
I see Punks Brunch happening after that. I also want to check out the super rare immersive art exhibit, so I'll hit that up at some point. That's from 12 to 5. Let's see what else we got there.
There's the Magic Eden Yacht Party. I don't know if you're going to go on that.
Are you? I don't know.
So I'm trying to get tickets for the team. It's tough. It's a tough ticket to get. The only downside to doing it is you're on a boat. You can't leave.
I know that. Like, and it's 5 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That's a big.
Yeah. So it's a commitment. But I feel like if I can get it for my entire team, I'll be going. If I can, I'll probably stay back with folks from the team.
We'll if you get, let me know and I'll go. I'll roll with you too. Just let me know if you got.
Yeah. And then, well, yeah. I mean, I can go if I want to go. I'm trying to get like 10 tickets.
Yeah. See if you can get tickets. And there's also something. There's a club. There's like a Happening New York party, which seems kind of interesting. Bitcoin Frogs, On-Chain Monkey, Bitcoin Whales, Xverse, Pizza Ninjas. That'll be a fun one from 7 o'clock to 2 in the morning.
Yeah, from 10 to 3 is Dive Dolphins, which is going to be a bar in New York.
Cellar Dog.
Yeah. So
you're involved.
Goblin Town is bringing the truck there. That's going to be like the big truck event. We're going to give out a lot of things there. That's like our first real, like, besides for like the more intimate thing with for the meme brunch. Yep. That's going to be like where we're telling everyone to go. And we'll have like free food and visors and hats and stuff like that. So, and then on Thursday, I might be doing it in impromptu. Like we might do a little like from Truth, like a little 187 meetup. So owners of 187s, there's going to be a handful of them in town. So we might do that. But from noon to 4, there's a basketball tournament. Which is Magic Eden and D Gods, and they are bringing the truck there. So it's going to be in Brooklyn. That's Thursday. Okay. Yeah, Thursday. And and
Thursday. Just looking at what else is on Thursday here. We got Hyper,
wait,
Magic Eden.
Jack, is that true?
What?
Is that looking at the private chat, Drew?
I didn't see. Hold on. Okay. Free weed.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Low key, he said. So don't say it out loud.
Sorry.
Low key tweeted or like it's on Twitter now. Yeah, no. So then there's a basketball tournament, right? So there's a basketball tournament, and that's from noon. And then so we're gonna be there. We're gonna be the food there. The McCall Burger truck will be outside, and I think the menu. I don't know if it's gonna be for NFT NYC, but the menu. We just got the menu. It's gonna be grilled cheese, burgers, fries, maybe one more thing.
Where and this is at where
like,
you said
this is like the menu for the burger truck.
Oh, cool.
And then
the burgers were great last time. Are they the same burgers?
Same burgers, same sauces, all that stuff. Same guy.
They were really good.
Yeah. People swear by them, so it's gonna be fun. And then Thursday, I think I'm doing a dinner at like 6 with like the folks that run the crypto game.
Wait,
they're doing a dinner.
Are you sure? Are you definitely doing that? Because we were thinking about doing a Warwick dinner before our party.
Ooh, I'll try to swing by if we're gonna do a Warwick dinner, let me know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But there's also Pudgy Penguins. You're competing against Pudgy Penguins.
I don't know. That's like the board.
So, kind of but the McGoblin Burger truck's going to be there. We're talking to them about it being there. And then what else? And then I leave the next morning. But I'm sure there's more events Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night is going to be Thursday night's probably the big night. I think. Like, let's see if there's anything else going on. After our event ends at 10:30, Doodles goes till midnight, so that's something if you want to do that.
Oh, I have a Doodles. Can I go to Doodles?
I don't even know. There's Milady featuring Retardia.
Oh, that's going to probably be a banger event.
That'll be a banger until 3:30 in the morning somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah. Oh, they don't tell you until it's like a minute before.
Yeah, of course. Metaplex is doing something late. Pudgy.
I'm just excited to see the people, to be honest.
Yeah, listen, I'm also excited that it's going to be that like the energy's back and we're going to be like popping off again. That's fun. That's like it's exciting to just see people coming back.
It's crazy because like obviously the coins are really high, but it feels like it's like a nervous energy.
It is.
Do you get that? Do you get that feeling? Like there's a nervous energy.
I think the nervous
energy.
I
don't believe it. Like I don't believe that we're back.
Well, I think the nervous energy is twofold. One, I think is that yes, we just went through a year and a half of like shit, and like no one's really sure if this is going to be lasting a while. Second is like it's like built up on a lot of dumb shit because of the meme coin stuff. And third is that there's so much opportunity. The nervous energy also has this part of like, fuck, what am I missing? FOMO. It's like it's FOMO as well. So I think it's a combination of different components. But
I also think that a lot of the people that were here are also still, even though things are up, they're mostly down pretty bad because ETH NFTs are just ETH in general is still painful. Even though ETH is much better right now than it was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
ETH's in a fine place. What do you mean?
No. ETH, the price. I'm talking about the NFTs on ETH, right? There's nobody wants to lock up money in NFTs right now when they're 4xing a shitcoin in 10 minutes and they're taking 2 SOL and turning into 8 SOL in 10 seconds. And they're like, why am I going to lock this up for something? Unless they actually believe in the team and the company and they want to be involved in that and they access to the community. In general, there's like the opportunity cost of not just FOMOing into stuff is
my biggest investment recently was in Morpheus, and I'm just like I took cash, like I put a big investment, my biggest one in a long time, into I bought ETH with it at 3,500, staked the ETH, and then put the staked ETH into Morpheus, and I just that's it. I'm just leaving it there. That was my biggest investment in a long time. So personal. Yeah. So like, I'm just like, for me, that was just like a very, like, I'm not trying to meme coin it. Like I have my meme coin wallet, but that's not for like, that's for like bullshit. You know what I mean? Like for this,
like you're okay with losing it all.
For that stuff. For this is a material investment. I'm putting it somewhere where I believe has long-term potential and is a strong position. Now, granted, you only have 2 months to stake and earn more. So like that's what I'm trying to maximize my opportunity over these next 2 months. So that's why I put a big a material chunk in. But like, you know, it's not somewhere where I'm like I'm backing. It's backed by Ethereum and Morpheus, so like I feel like I'm in a safe spot, you know.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about things. Let's go down the list.
Yeah. What else?
Let's talk about Howdy first.
Yeah, you were.
Did
What was your
did you
deal? You were
have?
like,
Oh,
no,
I just liked.
you
I'm
were
a big
excited.
fan. I was excited about it because I'm a big fan of like mechanics. I know.
I
You know
honestly
this.
thought you were. I thought you were behind it. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Howdy? No, it's the guy that did Rubber. It's the
Oh, really? Because
pop.
you seemed like abnormally
No,
excited.
I just well, no, come on, you know me. I like new mechanics. I like when people try
I know.
new things
I know. Me too.
because then I think it pushes things forward.
Without a doubt.
So no,
But what
the
was
Howdy
so new?
team
What was so new
is
about this? I was like,
it hold on.
Didn't you guys do
No, no,
this?
no. No, we didn't. Rubber the guys who did Rubber, who's that guy pop something? I don't know, Jackie, you probably know the name. Pop fuck, I can't remember his name. His name's Pop something. He's behind that stuff. Anyway, the thing here was the novel thing that at least I thought was novel. I think other people thought was novel was they basically did a he goes by Pop Punk. Um, uh, what they did is they took a few communities and they basically gave them an airdrop of an NFT, right? And then, which was the Howdy, the cowboy hat. And I didn't even know I had one until I saw like Von Doom tweet about it. And then I checked my account and I had it. Because Magic Eden does do a great job of telling you like an activity that you got an airdrop. But and I get why, like if you get an airdrop and it's spam and then or like it's a wallet drainer and you interact with it, they probably don't want to be liable for that. But they airdropped it to people and then they let people know, hey, anyone who has these NFTs is going to get an airdrop of tokens. And what we're going to do is any of the trading activity, we're going to set the royalties to 10%. And any of the trading activity for those hats is all going to go into the LP, right? So they're giving free airdrop of an NFT that's going to turn into a token. And they're going to go and say, all the money that comes in from secondaries is going into the LP to start off with a really nice big LP. Essentially creating something out of nothing. I mean, it's at least the closest thing you could do to create something out of nothing, right? They're not taking any money. I'm sure they probably have some cowboy hats. I'm sure maybe part of the allocation, the token allocation went to them also. Maybe, I don't know. But I thought it was really interesting because they basically started off with like I think there was 300, 400K of an LP just to get going. The thing is they screwed up. And the problem in general in this space is like with the immutable contracts, right? You have an errant comma and you're fucked. So they did things out of order, unfortunately. They were supposed to set up the LP and then do the airdrop. But they did the airdrop first and then they set up the LP. And I don't know the specifics, but it seemed like someone set it so that it was really high. And then what ended up happening is that day one, it looked like they were down 90%, even though that was never the price. One coin wasn't worth $15,000 or something. So they sort of got screwed. And in the end of the day, it just they haven't been able to recover. So it's a little bit of a bummer because I think it could have been a really cool way to approach things like airdrop an NFT. Because it also, you could probably make, until you have any case law, you won't know, but you could probably make an argument that it's not a security. And the reason why it's not a security is no one sold anything, right? And any money that was made went back for the people. So you need a common enterprise, right? And if there's no entity that's, raising money, there's no pre-sale, there's no way, you could probably make an argument that in the US, you could probably try that, right? Or do that. So, here Pebbles wrote like people started adding sold to the LP and used bots to snipe tokens for next to nothing when people sold into it. So they were just like basically because they airdropped the tokens, everyone knew the contract, and once they knew the contract, then they basically started adding to the LP before they set it up and pick the price that they want to go to market to.
Okay.
So it just sort of went from at one point it was 25 million market cap. Then it went down to 10 to 7 market cap, and now it's sitting at 1.3. I mean, it's basically as dead as it gets. It's down 50% again today. So it sucks. I was hoping they could sort of rally and figure out a way, out of it. Just in terms of like, hey, here's a new mechanic that actually might work where it's not extracting. It's, you know what I mean? Like, you think about people in the space, who's like the extractors and who's adding versus taking. It's tough. All right, let's talk about talking about extractors. Let's talk about BOBAOPPA.
I don't even know what the hell is
That's
that.
Maki's dog.
Maki's thing.
30 minutes raised $20 million or something.
So stupid.
I just don't understand what people expect when you like send money to a random wallet.
I'm not saying
random,
I haven't. It's not
you've done it. I've never done it. I'll never do it.
I experimented during that last run, during 2 weeks ago.
You send money to Ben.eth or whatever his name is. That's
no,
no longer.
God, no. I'm talking about during the most recent one, like the last week or two.
You send it for the
one of those Shroom or one of the other ones. Did I send 1 Sol, 2 Sol, just to test things out? I'm willing to, dude. I'll throw anything to test something out. I'm always down to test things out. But the ability for us to follow through and keep doing this, and then the
chance of you sending Sol to some random wallet or ETH to some random wallet.
Dude, the craziest part about this is I talk to startups all day, every day, that would give their left nut to raise $30 million. And they spend months and months and months to raise like $500,000 from venture capitalists. And this motherfucker sends a tweet in 30 minutes. He raises like a Series B round. It's just it's so fucked. It's flawed. It's stupid. But you can't overlook how crazy this is. You can't, I have to keep reminding myself not to discredit what's happening and just try to digest it and understand it and figure out how to lean into it and that kind of stuff. Because
it also help you understand psychology a little bit.
There's no doubt about that psychology here going on. I mean, this is one big psychological lesson. I think that's what's really happening.
I think. Listen, I would never send it to some random wallet because I know even if I hit one, someone will just completely take all the money. So any gains I ever get, I'll probably lose them. Two is that when you have these open things, it doesn't even work. Doesn't really make sense because you're taking all the you're taking all the demand out of the market, right? By doing these pre-sales. So it doesn't who's buying it once it goes to market. I don't know. And then I think just in general, I think it's okay to be skeptical on this stuff, right? I'm super skeptical on sending random, tokens to random wallets, right? But there is a lot of psychology around meme coins and what works and what doesn't, and what has staying power and what doesn't. I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, but at least I beat Drew on this Olympics, so I definitely have a little higher. I got
excited about it for one night, but then I lost my.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You just knew you couldn't hang. But no, I think. But the thing here is,
have you used that? First of all, why don't you use that strategy with Real Soul, or it just doesn't work with Real Soul?
Because it's a lot of time and energy of and also it's a phenomenon. No, hold on. No, I 10x, but 10x, it's a phenomenon. Sorry. It's a phenomenon with pump.fun, and I don't need to sit there to take $50 and turn it to $500. My time is more valuable.
That's why I was asking you: is it possible?
No, it's not scalable. It's not scalable. No. It's not possible to take 500. I mean, maybe if you could probably ante it up a little bit. But it's the time and energy is not worth it. The bang for your buck. It's not.
No, I agree. I get that.
But what I'm trying to say is, what was I trying to say? I was saying, the people who are this is I have people in my DMs or in my replies being even just the meme coin stuff in general, you shouldn't be talking about this or you shouldn't do and I just find that it's a really small way to think about things, right? You should be infinitely curious. You should understand why people are doing this, even if you don't want to do it yourself. You should try to understand why other people are doing this. Understand how other, teenage people, kids are making tons and tons of money based on just like a meme coin on Joe Biden. You know, like it's like you should at least be curious about it. If you don't want to participate in it, if you think it's stupid, that's fine. There's a lot of stupid things in the world, but you know, if you close your brain off of the curiosity, you're just going to end up being a loser, right? It's like the end, it's the end result of like, you know, trying really hard and then giving up. Like the people who it's obviously many people have said this over the years, but I think I once watched a TikTok that it was like Seth Rogen who was getting interviewed, and he was like, the biggest lesson in life like he ever learned was like, if you never give up, you can never lose. And it's really true. Yeah. No, what I mean by that, hold on. What I mean by that is, or what I think he meant by it, or what I took from it, was that the difference between winners and losers are like the winners just never gave up. Like you're just never going to be you know, if you don't give up, like meaning sometimes you should give up and you should try new things, but like if you don't never give up in totality, right? Like there's always people like flame out and they're like, oh, I can't do this anymore, I'm done, and they do that and then they miss out on the 10x run that happens, right? And so you just I understand it's understandably getting emotional about things because it's money and it's livelihood and things like that, but you know, there are definitely a lot of like positives to some of this, right? Like in terms of meme coins, like you can play at your, we've talked about this last week and the week before, like you can play at your own level, right? Take $10, take $25 and try to turn that into something. So anyway, the BOBAOPPA thing is just, it's Maki's dog. He raised a ton of money. Let's see what he does with it. I'm sure there'll be some, you know, something. Let's go to grass. Are you farming grass, Drew?
Yeah, a lot,
dude. I mean, listen, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is, but I had that guy set it up for me. We talked about it last week.
What do you think about this? What do you think about it?
What?
Like
I don't even know what it is. I'm doing it. I have no idea what it is.
But like, it's also kind of weird that like, oh wait, what's going on here? I'm trying to get into the dashboard, but
I think it's down right now. The guy messaged me saying it might be down today.
Oh really?
Because I'm not seeing any updates right now. I'm in the dashboard, but I see everything at 0.
So I
grass we brought up last week.
I've been doing the shared one for a while. I'm doing this. I started a personal.
Oh, with a new.
Yeah, and then I did a personal one yesterday, and then I did one for a friend group yesterday as well. I mean, like, here's my thought on it. He's basically taking on as much as he'll take on. He's printing money. He's just printing money, this dude.
And I'm this guy who helped set it up for all of us? Yeah.
And like my thing, I said,
is he getting a bonus for the referral? Like, is that what he's doing?
He's also getting paid.
What
do you mean? $20 per.
Oh, I didn't know that he was necessarily. I thought that was the cost. He's taking that money.
I'm sure it's for him. Dude. He went from $10.
I don't think so.
Without a doubt.
Oh, maybe he is now. I don't know. I think at the time when I set up.
What was the money? What money is he setting up? I mean, like I just set up I have a network set up on my computer. He's probably just spinning these things up. Maybe there's a cost to him. It's probably minimal. But so he's printing money. But then the other point of it is like, what happens if this keeps getting printed? What happens if he just sets up a fucking million of them, and then just like himself like sets up a million? Then he like there's not enough token to like the tokens will be worth nothing.
No, I don't think. I mean, he's just one guy. Who just like
we all in our group alone, you're probably looking at 5,000 to 10,000 of these networks now. About
but don't they need a lot? I don't even know what grass does. That's the truth. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I just saw it when Zeev posted that one pager. And by the way, a few people who watched this last week asked me for the one pager. I sent it to them. I know one of them at least set it up. So, but just to give you some context, most people did 40.
If you want to set up, by the way, I'm adding my referral link here.
Referral link. If you want to get set up with that guy who sets you up, let me know. I'm happy to send you. It's just a one pager that he sent around. It's very simple to follow. And
it's not illegal either. It's totally it's not frowned upon. Like they're totally fine with it.
You can farm it or smoke it.
Nice.
Thanks, Kazi. But grass. So here's the thing. And most people in the group, they did like what $400 for like 20 proxies or something, right? Or 40 proxies. 40 proxies, right?
$20. No, it's $20 a proxy.
Well, no, I think originally he gave it to it
was like day one, it was 10, and then it went up to 20.
Yeah. So at one point it was 40 proxies for like $400.
Now it's 800.
And so I guess now it's 800. I did 125 proxies for 1,000. So I got a lot. I was like day one when Zeev posted it.
Oh, you got 105 for $1,000?
Yeah.
Why so cheap? Less than $10?
Yeah.
Oh
$8.
man, I got ripped off. I spent $20 each one.
Because I did it immediately. I saw it. I was like, you know what? I've missed every farming opportunity, and this guy's willing to set it up for me.
Yeah,
And I'm
anything
just
that
like,
anyone will do. Yeah, you'll do anything if
I'll
someone
do
does it for you.
anything.
Is anything
I don't
that
even
someone
know.
will do
I
for you.
don't even, Drew,
Like the
I
horse
don't even-
racing, the
I
horse.
don't
anything
even know what
anyone
grass
else
is.
manages.
I
Anyone
don't-
that someone else manages.
Drew, I have no idea what grass does.
It's
Zero
a deep,
idea.
It's deep in.
I don't even know what that means, Drew. I don't even know what that means. But you know what? He's gonna set it up, and I'm like, you know what? I throw a few $100s at the stupidest shit, meme coins. Why don't I set up something legitimate? So I set him up, and I was like the first, and then I also referred him a bunch of people. And so he gave me $8 a proxy, and so
Killed it.
I just did the. So if you go to Whale Market,
I know. Have you sold anything on Whale Market yet? No, right?
I didn't, and I don't. I'm probably gonna lose all the money that I made because I don't
Yeah.
want to figure it out.
I'm not gonna end up selling it either, and I'm definitely gonna
I'm totally gonna like round trip whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
But listen, this is less than 2 weeks because I set this up. It's gonna be 2 weeks on I think I set it up Saturday night. So I think I set it up on the 16th or the 9th. I set it up on one of those, either 16th or 9th. And I've already made well, at least last I checked. It's going to be higher next time I check. I'm making 500,000 grass a day, around 400,000 grass a day.
Have you checked the claim your referrals reward kind of thing? Like there's like a claim, you can claim rewards. I don't even know.
Oh, I didn't do that. But anyway, so I'm making about 400,000 grass a day. And when I checked on Whale Market, and it like I was because you want to look at like not what they're pricing it at, but what filled, because then you know like what's actually the price.
Mm-hmm.
And for 2 million, it looked like for every 500,000.
Yeah.
It looked like for every 500,000, it was going for $1,000. And I was making 500,000 a day.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
400,000.
Give me a second. Where is Whale Market? Where is Whale tokens? I'm looking.
Whale Market.
Where do you go? Points, or are you going to grass? Here we go.
You go grass. So
grass points. So like,
and then then you go 100. You want to look buy, but you want to look at 100% filled.
100% filled. Okay.
And you want to make sure grass is clicked.
Yeah.
And then you can see how much it's really going for.
Yeah. Let's see.
Right. So you could look. I'm looking right now. I'm seeing that 5 million tokens sold for 10 grand, 100% filled.
How much? Where do you see that?
I don't know. I can share my screen. 1 second.
Ascending 15 days ago. No, descending. Let's see what most recent. 8 hours ago, 6,000 points sold for $11. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, hold on. Here, look. Drew, can I share my screen?
Do it.
I'm trying to share, but I don't see it being shared.
100. So it looks like they're going for about 0.002.
Here, okay. So look at this, Drew. You're looking at grass, right? But you want to look at 100% filled.
Yeah, because I've been using this for more. Yeah.
And then I look right here, 5 million, 100% filled for 10 grand.
So that's 2 cents. That's 0.002 a point, and it's going higher than that now.
Yeah, I'm just saying that you're
looking at so if you look at let's assume
because you want to look at filled. You don't want to look at buy. I know buy is just like Well,
you can also look at sell because that's what you can actually pay for it right now. If you wanted to buy them, go to sell.
Okay, got it.
Like that's what people are. You know what I mean?
It doesn't continue to.
I know it's really annoying user experience.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's like 0.0. Okay, so let's assume 0.002 is the number.
Yeah.
So like currently I have, and I just started mine, so like I probably have very little.
It's showing for you how much you have, because it wasn't showing for me on grass when I was looking.
Yeah, it was showing for me. I think. Let me just take a look.
I kept trying to refresh it here.
I have like 160,000 or something.
No. Oh, I
you
think I'm logged into the wrong one. I don't know.
170,000 times 0.002. Oops. 170,000
I'm looking at
times
other.
0.002.
Yeah, see, look, 500,000 points, $1,000. So my $1,000 is worth like
Like
5 grand right now.
I started this yesterday. Well, I've
Almost
also
5
done
grand,
I had
yeah.
my personal one going for a while, but basically I started yesterday and I have $340 if I look at it that way.
$340.
Yeah.
Where do you
If
get
I
that
did
from?
0.002 times your points.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't see how many points I have.
what do you mean? How do you not? I don't understand what that means. How do you not see how many points you have?
I'm like refreshing and it's not showing right now. Maybe I was I don't know. I don't
I
even
don't
know
know.
what the fuck
So
I
like
don't know what the
yesterday,
fuck I'm doing.
so listen, March 28th, it shows that I have like, I don't know, 60,000 points on March 8th, March 28th. I don't know if that's correct or not, but let's say 60,000 times 0.002. It's $120. I don't know. I can't, fuck, I have no idea. Anyway, I'm
Oh,
also, if you look up,
maybe I'm logged into the wrong one.
by the way, if you also, Alex, if you look at Whales Market, this is why I'm also really into Morpheus. So
Oh,
Morpheus,
okay, I found it.
yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong account.
you
I have
must
two
have,
accounts because I accidentally made an account and then no, I didn't get rugged. I'm good. I made an account and then I realized I didn't use his code to make the account, so I made another account.
yeah, I got you. Did
So
you?
never mind. The last 2 days I haven't earned that much. I was making about 200. I was making 200,000 grass a day until the last 2 days, and it looks like
It's
something was
starting to get.
down.
No, it's probably starting to get diluted now. Also,
No. Something was down the last 2 days. There's no
oh,
way it would be like go all the
I mean,
way
I only made
down
60,000.
that.
So check out Morpheus. That's the other one that I've been on Whales Market. So Morpheus, if you look at 100% filled for Morpheus, I'm going to go to Morpheus, more token. Where the fuck is it? There it is, Morpheus. So 100% filled Morpheus is looking like 200 and it's pretty much going for anywhere around $200 a token to $300 a token. That's kind of the gist.
Oh, now I know
For,
why he probably hit me up. He was probably curious. He like because something was off. Yeah, they've been
so
pushing he just messaged me today or like a few hours ago. Grass has been pushing a massive update on their dashboard the past 2 days, so it's buggy. Our script has been running throughout the whole thing. So as long as you, as people, were able to generate points, we were maximizing point generation during that time. Know how many points have been generating when they're up and running for future checkout. Okay. So whatever the last 2 days is just not accurate for me right now, apparently.
yeah. So anyway, I've been trying
Right.
to. So on Morpheus, it's got right now they're listed like the listings, like if you can buy it right now, is around 300 to up to 700 a token. If you the people that are selling Morpheus are anywhere between 100 and 150, but like no one's those are wait, that's if you want to. Oh no, yeah, okay. And then the 100% filled have been all around 250 a coin. So like that's why I'm spending some time on the Morpheus side of things. I think I have like 8 of them so far. I think I've earned like 8 Morpheus coins so far, and those are going for about 300 each. So not bad, and about not great, but not bad. So I'm still going to try to wrap it up. All right, what else we got? Talk grass. Let's talk. Should we talk base?
Yeah, well, let's talk about the blast hack first. Let's do a
yeah.
little. Steel
Yeah.
Prince was really mad that we were too disciplined going in order. Let's mix it up a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah, blast, dude, that was crazy. What do you think happened? There's definitely a story there that we don't know about. Like nobody returns money like that. Here's my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, he got paid off on the DL.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
100%.
He's like, yeah, we got it for nothing. He gave it back.
Probably like Pac-Man and Co. went to him.
But wait, but let me also, that what could have happened also. It's kind of the dumbest place to hack because you can't get it out for a week.
Yeah.
So you took it and then it's locked.
It's locked, and they could have changed the network, and that would have hurt them. So my bet is Pac-Man and Co. went to the hacker and said, "Listen, we're gonna roll this back, so you're gonna make 0. or return it all, no conditions, and we'll give you some money, pay you off, become a white hacker. This is the best you're going to do. You're going to either get nothing, or we're going to give you like $2 million.
And there's no legal consequences because we'll call it a white hack kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you got a reward. I mean, it worked out like pretty good for them. It was really lucky. It also kind of like also showed everybody that it wasn't really decentralized. So,
well, that's the thing. They got put into a weird spot where it's like the fact that they could even roll it back, like there was no question that they would have to. I even think legally, if people would have made a stink about it, they probably would have had to legally roll it back if they could. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that they got out of a really tight spot.
Totally.
And there's no way there isn't a massive story behind it.
I mean, so like what is this? What does it also go to say for like, you know, in our DAO, everyone's like, okay, in our like, you know, group, everyone's like, well, this is why I'm not farming on all these platforms and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, it's really hard. Like, it's like, I also have a funny story I'll tell you guys in a bit also, because this kind of lends itself to it. So yesterday, so I have a few punks. I've been holding punks for a long time. I'm still holding them. And over the last couple of days, I decided, you know what? I want to get some liquidity. I want to put the money to work. There's so much investment opportunity. So I'm going to use like the borrowing and lending ecosystem. So first of all, you know, we'll call this the blast hack part of the topic, but it's actually, we can skip ahead to Degen withdrew. This is Degen withdrew. Let's skip ahead to Degen withdrew. So the Degen withdrew, thank you, Jackie. I wanted to make sure that it was highlighted so everyone knew exactly what the topic is that we're discussing. So Degen withdrew. So this week I decided I want to experiment and try to borrow against my punks, take some liquidity and see what I could do with it. So I'm going to walk you guys through the process. I thought it was a pretty fascinating journey. First of all, I'll tell you that moving a punk moving a punk in general is probably the scariest thing you could do in crypto. To me, it's like the scariest thing you could do. I'm a proper degen. I do all types of shit. But like every step of the way, I was scared shitless that I was going to get played. And there's just a lot of steps in process here. So it's like, first, you want to figure out which is the lending platform you want to use. Now, the lending platforms, it's a very white glove, one at a time thing. Like, hey, you're dealing with big assets, you're dealing with big borrowers, big lenders, etc. Then you got to make decisions on. So then there's like a few different ones. I looked into Niftify. I looked into about 4 of them. Honestly, I looked into Gandhi, which is actually the one I ended up going with, Gondi. And anyway, there was about 4 of them that I worked with. I was literally speaking to the team or founders at each one as I'm going through the process. And like, they're also like sourcing, like I'm putting up against offers against everyone else. Cause like you're getting different offers for some. One of the first decisions you have to make, which is actually kind of interesting, is whether you want to borrow ETH or USDC. Like, I don't know what you like. Do you have any thoughts on that? Like, I borrowed. So at first I was going to borrow ETH because you can get like 42 ETH right now to borrow against your punk, which is like a lot. You know, that's pretty damn good. If you, and at good percentages too, maybe 10% or 12% yield. Like, it's really great deals on ETH. But what you're doing though is then taking the risk. Like, but then the other side of it is you could take USDC. And in my thinking was, I'm going to take USDC. Yes, you can get half as much. So I got 195,000 USDC at a 15 or 16% interest rate over 90 days. So basically, I'm saying that I will pay whatever it is. Let's call it $3,000 almost about. We'll call it 3K to borrow 95K over the next 3 months, 90 days. Okay, and so what I did on this first move was I bought ETH at 3,500, thinking to myself, hey, first of all, if ETH goes up, I could cover the entire interest on my ETH play. Then I took the ETH play and I staked it. I staked it, earning some yield, but then moved that to Morpheus. So now I'm getting $100,000 worth of ETH. I'm earning Morpheus for free, borrowing against that, hoping that if Ethereum goes up, that covers my interest rate. And then I pay it back and collect the Morpheus for free.
Sound like Howie from Uncut Gems, man. You're doing like double.
Well, I mean, like I actually think this is a safe play. What like some people take $100,000 against their punk and they fucking start trying to go 2x it so they can sell it back immediately, pay it off immediately. and then have a free $100,000. Like you could easily play the meme coin game and just be a fucking complete degen. And like you know, so like there's a lot of ways to play this. So I'm taking actually one of more of the safer routes. Like, you know, I'm not expecting Ethereum to go to zero tomorrow. So like I'm okay in that regard. And also I have enough, I can back it up and pay it off if I ever needed to buy my punk back. So I'm never really worried about it. But like it is a nice percentage of liquidity to be able to get. Like, would you take, if I told you I'll give you $100,000 to go gamble with and I'm going to charge you $3,000, would you do it? Like, I tell you, I will every day of the week. I think I can make more than $3,000 if I was given.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Probably.
So it's like, I think that most people don't actually realize how accessible it is, because it is a very big hurdle to get over. Once you do it, it's far easier than people think it is, but man, is it scary up front. Like it is a scary process because you're like, first of all, you have to wrap up CryptoPunk, which I've never done, but also wrapping's got a lot easier and a lot safer now. But like, you know, every step of the way, you think someone's going to get you. Like if there's is it the right link? Is it the right legit lending site? Is it the right wrapping site? Is it every step you're just like, God, this is set up to fuck you. And like, I just don't know how someone who's not me, like a real degen with an insane risk tolerance, would ever do stuff in this space still, because it is scary shit. It is really scary. And that was a good, and they designed a really good experience, Gandhi. I got to give them props. Like props to Gandhi and the team. They helped me out a lot. Like if you guys do want to borrow and lend NFTs, I will recommend Gandhi. Like it's always good to have a recommendation. And I think that was a really good, and I had a great experience so far. I'm 5 minutes in, but it was a great experience so far.
Yeah. By the way, it's funny, we named this event SBF getting 25 years prison. It's not even on the list of things to talk about.
I told him that was a terrible name. Jackie, I said that was a bad name.
No, it's a perfect name. Everyone wants to hear about SBF.
Yeah, but that's not like for alpha. Nobody gives a
Drew,
fuck.
are you team free SBF? You saw that they mentioned the NFTs going, like the value of crypto going up.
You said it was going to be 50 to 100 years on this show. If someone could find that. Yeah, you did. I remember.
That doesn't exist.
You thought it was 50 to 100 years life.
I thought he'd get off scot-free. What are you talking about?
You did not. You thought he was going life.
Are they does the other people on his team are getting like illegal stuff? Like is
No, they're all like they just ran.
They're all free?
They're all free.
Is Caroline free? Is Caroline getting any time?
No, Caroline's she's pivoted to AI.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. She pivoted to AI.
Damn.
She pivoted to AI. By
the way, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild when all things said and done. I think it's crazy. I mean,
it's crazy.
It's so funny. Like Do Kwon already got out.
What do you mean got out?
The founder of like Luna.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know he actually had jail time yet. Did it already?
I thought he did. I thought he got freed.
I don't know.
Anyone in the chat know?
So here's my other question. What do you think how much time do you think he actually spends in jail? That's the real question. You got 25 years.
25 years. Is he available for early release or no?
It's a good question. Anybody know the answer to that in the comments? I'm guessing if it's possible that he can get out early, 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
10 years maybe. He's out at 40. Starts another crypto company.
Yo, he probably starts a crypto company like in the shadows. He comes out to an empire.
Yeah.
Dude, he's not.
I bet he's Bitcoin mining in jail.
Yeah,
he's built out like a mining practice already.
He's probably giving them like shit coins to buy. You know,
without a doubt, he's like definitely like the lead.
That's his currency. That's his currency in jail.
You know that while crypto markets are up, he's in a very well positioned. He's good in jail right now. Like he's a gangster in jail. Well, during the bear market, nobody gave a fuck about him.
But I think the bull market hits. No, but I think didn't he have to give $11 billion back?
Yeah, where's he fucking getting the $11 billion back? Who gives a shit?
He's probably he has definitely a lot of crypto like hidden for sure.
Hidden in places nobody knows about, but like
yeah.
I mean, then again, people have inspected him from every which way, so like it probably hard for him.
Yeah. By the way, that's the other thing that people don't realize. Like, crypto's a hard place to like commit fraud.
It is.
It's all public.
Yeah.
It's like your everything's public and the paths are public. So yeah, you send it to an exchange, but those exchanges have KYC, so they'll tell you what's what. You know, they'll tell the it's like you think you do a crime and then you send it to an exchange and then it's like you
So
get
what did they?
you get,
How did it go? Like, what was it? Was he there? Was there any reaction?
yeah, he said there were a few like choice quotes from him. I saw one about like I'm a net negative something. Anyone have that quote? It was like a pretty classic SBF line. I was like,
Here's one.
I've done more. If I die today, like I've done a net negative to the world, and that doesn't sit well with me or something like that. You have one, Drew?
Yeah, he says, well, first of all,
My
he said
useful life is over.
Bankman-Fried is a man willing to flip a coin as to the continued existence of life and civilization on Earth. If the chances were imperceptibly greater that it would come out without the catastrophic outcome. I don't know. He's basically saying he's a fucking ballsy motherfucker. They all built something where they threw themselves into it. Then I threw all of that away. It haunts me every day.
Yeah, the haunts me every day was another line.
Wait, he talked? He talked today, Bankman-Fried?
I don't think he talked. I think he was like interviewed at. I don't actually know exactly. I just saw like some notes on it. I didn't dig in. I didn't watch anything live. Oh man, what a day! Yo, we only have a few more minutes. You want to talk? You want to talk NCAA? What's going on, man? Who do you have?
Oh, let's talk. We didn't talk base coins yet, and like all that. Let's talk a little meme. Let's give everybody some. Let's give everyone some meme coin alpha.
I don't have any alpha, so.
All right, so I'll give you guys some. Here we go. Base coins. There's 3 that I'm holding right now. The big one that I'm like the one that I'm most bullish on is Degen coin. I think it's just going to do well. It's like kind of become the social coin. So I think that one's got legs. Seems to be like everyone wants a piece of that. How's it doing today? Actually, Degen coin. Let's take a look. Degen.
I bought a bunch of base coins, and then I saw what did well, and then I just consolidated into like 2 or 3 coins.
So I have 3 coins basically. I have Degen coin's up 71% in the last 24 hours, so it's starting to rock, which is great.
Oh, do I have that? I think I have that one.
I don't know if I bought it now.
Gotta figure out.
Let's see. So Degen coin's running, and I still think it's got legs. The market cap is like 289. It looks like.
Oh, I have Degen coin. Nice, sweet.
It's up a good amount right now.
I only have 4 coins. I have DJ coin. I have Normie. I have Dog in Me, and I have Brett. I had more, but I've given up on the other ones.
I have Brett. Brett's my other big one. And I have Blue, BLOO.
But I don't even know why I have any of these. I think I just saw a list that you guys posted in a group chat. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get $100 worth of each one. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you, but like, that's part of the game. You got to get your hands dirty. If you don't get your hands dirty, you're not going to be able to like even know what's going on base. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the process is like, you're not going to follow it if you don't do anything.
I still need to learn how to like get ordinals. Like I still don't have any ordinals.
I mean, you should. Like that's why I did that as well. I went through that process. I bought like, let's see, Degen. Do I have any Degen on here? Wait, do I not have any on this wallet? That's annoying. So yeah. Anyway, that's I have some Degen, Brett, and Blue are my 3 of those coins in Ethereum. Let's see what I have over there. Do I have anything interesting going on right now? Let's take a look. Oh, I also bought a base NFT, guys. I just want to bring it up quickly because I think it's an interesting one. It is, I bought, let me check my wallet quickly. I just think it's one that like seems like it feels like it could have legs. I don't know. It's called a primitive. I mean, I'm down on it, so I don't know what the fuck. I could be wrong, but like, I think it's interesting. It's primitives. Yeah, I mean, I'm down a lot, so I'm probably not giving it. It's good. It's down half, but like it's done some really good volume. It's like a generative pixel art collection. People in the base community and on Farcaster seem to really like it. So I bought one.
Are you using Farcaster?
I do, yeah.
Like actively?
Totally. Pretty actively. Like not bad.
What do you post there?
I check on it. I post what it.
Do you
often
post
I
anything?
Yeah,
Whatever you
occasionally.
post on
Most of the
Twitter?
time. Yeah, usually. That's usually the thing I'm posting.
Got it. Is it worth your time? Do you think?
Is it worth
Or
it?
not sure
Yeah,
yet?
I do. I do believe so. Yes.
Okay.
So I think I definitely
Maybe
think
I'll
it is
spend
worth
some time.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
definitely
I'll-
like it's a very crypto friendly audience as well. So like, it should. Yeah, I definitely think it's worth time. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys.
Yeah.
Anyone got anything to go through? So,
No.
guys,
There was one more thing on this list. Ink
share
on
the link.
Bitcoin. That's an ordinal drop that's coming.
Let me share the link to our event if you guys are going to be in the city.
Yeah.
Let me just do that quickly. Let me find out where the fuck it is even.
By the way, the Ink on Bitcoin.
What is it? Yeah, what's the deal with it? Is it didn't it just come out? Didn't it just come out today?
I think it's come. Yeah, I think it's coming out today. I don't know anything about it except there was someone in the Goblin community that was involved on the team, and it seems like there's a lot of interest in it. Looks a little bit like Azuki.
Did it? Wait, is it?
Oh,
out
we
yet?
didn't talk about Azuki token,
What the
and
fuck is
also
it?
they announced they're launching an anime token
Really?
like yesterday. But
That's a
also
deal.
there was a big run up and like insider trading into it.
People hate that. I think they're dead. Is that a project people care about still? I haven't paid attention to that forever.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Listen,
You think Artifact
building-
dies or comes back?
I think Artifact's a shoe company, man.
But like, do you think the NFTs and project and Web3 business ever makes a comeback?
No,
Like, you
because
don't
it's
think
not important.
Murakami like art and collectibles will not come back on that one?
Maybe, but like not in the way that there was before.
I only kept the Murakami ones because I thought there was like a collectible component to that.
I don't think you're going to make a lot of money off most NFTs. I think NFT communities, and that's a lot of the stuff we're doing in Truth, right? Like, we're turning the people that own our NFTs into sort of like a level above. Like, we're going after a consumer audience with the games and things that we have coming out, and the people who own NFTs, we want them to be more part of
vested in the business.
Just like a level above of what a holder is,
Yeah,
and that's not an easy thing to do. And there's a few initiatives that we're going to have over next few months to do that. But yeah, I don't think like the craziness of buying an NFT for $100 and then selling it for $5,000 in like a 48-hour period is coming back.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Fortunately for our bags.
I got you.
Anyway, good stuff.
All right, no doubt. But
be in New York next week. We'll cancel this for next week. We'll bring it back the week after because we'll be together.
Yeah. Okay.
Peace. Everyone. You just throw.